So we're just going to do chain case oil today and show you a few things to look for inside here. Obviously got that tensioner and stuff. This sled doesn't have a battery because it's a pull start only. So if you have an SDI or something like that, there's two 15 millimeters over there and one 10 millimeter over here. You got to pop the battery out. It's really no big deal. So, but if you have a battery only, no battery sled, super easy. Just pop all these bolts off. Oh, there is not much in there. And that is about as ugly as it gets. Oh my god, that is gross. And I got my drain bucket right under there. You can see the color of it. I just changed the oil on my 600, so that obviously looks a lot different than the oil that's just entering. So this case is dirty. So one thing you probably want to note while you're in here, if you ever want to do any modifications or anything like that, note the top tooth number. So that's a, what is that, 23? 23. And the bottom is a 43? 43, I guess so. Yeah, so it's a 43. You're gonna want to note those just so you don't have to crack the case open and know that like you might want to gear it or something like that. It's important to check the chain case tension. So that seems pretty tight. What you're supposed to do is just roll this in until it's finger tight and then back it off just enough to stick this cotter pin in it. But this seems fine to me. Okay, so guys, this is so ugly in there. It's like so stained and nasty. You can actually see how bad the oil is there. You already saw it. I cleaned off the dipstick, which is just disgusting because it's got a magnet on it. I put it back together. I'm gonna fill it with gas, let it sit for like 5-10 minutes. I'm gonna drain it out. I'm gonna fill it with oil. I'm gonna fill it with, dump that oil, and then fill it with, you know, the final oil I'm gonna use. After a few gas flushes, I get the inside of the case pretty clean, and then I just threw some gear oil in it. This is not Skidoo recommended, but I did 85-140. I really don't imagine it to be that critical. And honestly, I wung it as far as how much I put in there. I have no idea how much I put in there, but it is within spec. It's supposed to be right on that line. So I'll post the fluid capacity in the description.